Boston police was following a vehicle. Not too sure if it was stolen or not, but it was occupied at least 3 times. Took off with a high speed. He wasn't really chasing it, but he was following it. And I guess the vehicle just took off at a high rate of speed. And allegedly, state police got involved. And the results were car flipped over. Looks like 3 people in custody. Let's check it out. They might have gotten to a brief foot chase. I'm not too sure, but state police was on their channel. Not too sure what took place on their side. But multiple state police officers arrived on scene. See what we have.
K7.
Let's try to clip this lens a little bit.
K7, is that going to be an easy tow or a hard tow?
Hard tow.
Like I said, multiple state troopers got involved. Car tried to take off at a high rate of speed, and looks like they lost control of the vehicle. Car looked like it's up on its roof. Like that's one of the guys in custody right there.
No, I wasn't. You got a tow on the way though.
Boston police still going through the car. They might have found the firearm, and they're not too sure yet. A lot of excitement going on in the city today. Like I said, this car was at a high rate of speed. Somebody said it was doing about 60. Somebody said 70. All these guys over there, let me see. Got these bikers over there that some of these guys saw what happened. They're taking pictures and photos as well. Somebody said he was doing a high rate of speed, so I'm not too sure exactly how fast he was going. But he flipped it on a straightaway. Flipped it on the straightaway. He didn't even make the turn and he flipped it. I'm not too sure how that happened. Well, we know it was speed involved. I guess they lost control of the vehicle. Somebody said the state police did a pit, but I don't think they did a pit on this one. I doubt that they did a pit on this one because it wouldn't. Well, who knows? Anything is possible. Allegedly, they got 3 individuals in custody. I guess they're waiting for the canine dog to I don't know if he arrived on scene yet, but they're waiting for the canine and ballistic dog to search the vehicle. It's down to 1 lane, so you gotta be careful. You're coming by here on the Jamaicaway. This could be the canine pulling up right here. I'm not sure. Can't see. No, that's not the canine. He might already be here. I'm not too sure. Let's see what they have so far. Car somehow flipped over on the side. news reporter. I'm not sure if he's a news reporter or not. He might be. What's happening? I'll go ask him if he's a news reporter or if he's just a blogger. That's another state police cruiser. Definitely was excessive speed for sure. They were definitely trying to get away. Fire department standing by us for cautionary measure until they upright the vehicle. Once they upright the vehicle, the fire department will clear. They want to make sure there's no liquid coming out, nothing combusts, all that. So, another state police cruiser right there, leaving the scene. Another statey. There's quite a few state police officers out here. That's another one right there. So there's a lot of state police out here. When they got involved, everybody came out from all over.
Fire alarm engine 7.
Engine 7.
Is there an ETA on EMS?
EMS is pending. Do you have an update?
Patient had sustained a fall, has injury to the head.
Patient cell has an injury.
A lot of people are driving and trying to look at the vehicle at the same time. So a lot of curiosity going on. I would be too if I seen a car rolled over and the amount of police that you seen on the end of the road down there. He had to change lens. The lens too long for you, man? I see you had to change lens, but the lens is too long.
Yeah, I want to go right up there.
You want to get close enough to it? Can you put that on the website or?
No. I mean, I could. But it's like this for yourself.
Oh, just for yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you should set up a channel.
Yeah.
You should do like be creative. Make up a channel and post it all up there. I hear you, man. Be safe out there. He's gonna get some footage from the other side over there. What we got there? Another state trooper. Two state troopers right behind each other right there. They're all pulling up out of here. Tow truck is on scene. They might have to shut down the street for a slight bit. We're not sure yet. Depending on which angle the tow truck takes to flip the car over. They may have to take one lane, they may not. So we'll see. It depends on the method and how we use this. Looks like Stanley towing. Watch your back there, my man. He's gonna back right towards you. He's getting close up footage. Now those kind of pictures that in the video that he's taking, you could use a lot of those. Could be used for what happens when you speed, or what can happen when the car is flipped over. Boston police is still looking through the vehicle. Allegedly, they found some evidence in there. I'm not too sure what they found, but they said they got at least 2 people in custody that they took back to the station. So they must have had something on them for them to take them in. And I guess they got the driver for failure to stop at least at the minimum. These rollovers doesn't take a whole lot to roll a car over though. You know, a little momentum and a little twist of the wheel can do it. Looked like this car skid a little bit though. It wasn't like roll over and stop. It like it skid a good distance before it ended up where it is. Just narrowly missing that light pole right there. I guess we're in the safest location for them to roll that car over. There's people on the medium over there too. I don't know if you can see them way near the side, but they're on the medium, like looking up across the opposite direction. Not too sure what those cars, the cars that just kind of stopped abruptly in the middle of the street. Not too sure what they got going on. Maybe they don't know where to go, or I'm not too sure what's happening with that.
Ladder 17, enter known vehicle, 319 Columbus Avenue, Boston. Ladder 17, enter known vehicle, 319 Columbus Avenue, Boston. Nearest box 1545 Dartmouth and Appleton Street, 2320.
He's not paying attention, man. You gotta wake him up. Yo! He's flashing light in your face and you're not even recognizing what's going on. That's not good. You could be telling him to save his life and he's writing. I don't know, man. That's not good at all. He was so focused on what was going on over there, he couldn't even see the light flashing in his face. Yeah, and when you're driving, the rule of the road is that when you're behind the vehicle, you have to have complete control of the vehicle and you got to stay focused. There's no distracted driving, and that's distracted driving is not just on a cell phone. That means anything other than driving is considered distracted driving. If you're not focused on the road, technically that could be considered distracted driving. Or they tell them not yet, they want to do some searching in there. I guess the Boston police are still checking for some other evidence inside there. This might become an evidence tow rather than just a regular tow. I'm not too sure what this kid on the ground is doing. They still got him on the ground, so I don't know if they're just waiting for a car to transport him back, or they still questioning him on what happened. Who knows? We'll hang around for them to upright this vehicle and tow it out of here. This is a complete rollover. So a complete rollover is a little different from a side rollover, but almost the same method of rolling it over, pretty much. Sometimes you have to chalk a part of the car so it doesn't drag all the way down the street. And sometimes everybody does it differently, so we'll see how he does his. Some people use a safety chain at the bottom just to keep it from double flipping. You know, a lot of people do different methods, so he's gonna help him out a little bit. I thought he was gonna put them in the hooks. I said, if he would have put those in the right slot, I would have gave him a lot of credit for that. My man, if you'd have put those hooks in the right spot, man, I would have gave you double credit for that one. If I would have saw you put those hooks in there, I would have been like, oh, you was close though. You was right on it. He was right. He was close. Put those little J hooks. Those of you who don't know, there's under your car on all four sides these little holes that you could put the J hooks in, and they're particularly designed for towing and winching and hoisting. So you can use them for different methods, but there's little holes that in the front and the rear and all four sides of the car that you can put in that help pull the car over quicker and easier, give you an easier pull.
Tango 55 elsewhere, but
See, we can may have to go a little higher to keep the cars from obstructing the view. If I go high enough, they won't obstruct at all. Here goes your snatch block. It's just the angle that he was pulling away from the snatch block that kind of allowed him to pull off like that. Because when you pull away from it, there's a little slot that will pop out. Not bad. He did a good flip. Now there's some tow truck drivers that will take their bed of that truck and move that truck forward and still drag that car up there from that angle. Like just reposition the bed and then still be able to pull that car up. He might not be able to do it because he might be blocking the street if he did it, because if he move up too far, he might block that turn. But we'll see. He might have to reposition the hooks and do it that way. The police they haven't got a chance to thoroughly search the vehicle, so they're gonna try to thoroughly search it and make sure there's no firearms in there.
His girlfriend is sleeping in her car outside his house, and he would like her.
This guy been all over the city towing cars. I went to like 3 or 4 different scenes, and this gentleman was at pretty much all 3 or 4 of them.
fire alarm maker 4, do you have anything further on location?
Bravo 458 off to the tip. Okay, thank you.
The caller was a passerby who reported they saw a group of homeless people administering Narcan to someone as he was walking by.
I got it.
He didn't stop. He's no longer on scene.
You know, that was a perfectly, vehicle was in fairly good condition until it got rolled over.
2327.
So I guess they questioned him about some other stuff. Not too sure what happened. He's not too sure what's going on over there.
Bravo 103 Alpha, we can take care of that last call. What's the address?
Okay, it's a domestic 116 Homestead.
Got it.
The Boston Fire Department are going to clear out of here. Cause all they're concerned is the car being upright. So once the car's upright and there's no liquid, no explosion, Nobody injured. They pretty much give it the all clear. Unless something happens that they don't really know about. But car's been upright. They put a little speedy dry down. The Boston Fire Department is going to clear up out of here. Engine 28. And so Boston Police is still checking for, you know, possible firearm in there.
15 Paul for the left.
Thank you. Evening.
I guess they're all set to tow it. You're gonna pull the car forward a little bit and, you know, the truck forward, I should say, get a better angle to hook it.
Tango Echo 5.
You might have to block a little bit of that street off too, though.
Anyone on Charlie State for last half got a verbal disturbance outside at 9.
5.3 going in the area. 2230.
The speed on this roadway here can't be no greater than about 30 miles an hour. I don't think it's even that high. I think it's like 25, to be honest with you.
Tango Echo 5.
The way these roads kind of wind in and out, like you're doing 30, like nothing you can't do 30, but you know, everybody doing 30 might not be as safe as it could be or should be. Like I said, this could very well be a stolen motor vehicle as well. Take off the free spool.
Tango Delta 531, if you know, good evening.
Good evening.
He'll get it sooner or later. He's moving too fast. And you always got to remember what you're doing. So, like you take off the free spool, you put it back on before you engage. You know, it's kind of like a sequence of operation. You gotta kind of like know the sequence and how to do it. You do it long enough, you get used to it. Look like the canines cleaning up out of here. Hopefully this will be the last incident of the night. We'll keep our fingers crossed and hope for the best. Two things you can do: either reposition the ramp or use the snatch block, or turn the wheels to the car. That lady went right over that.
Again, if there's anyone on Charlie staying for last half 9, just came into the verbal disturbance. Into the Bravo units just came in 100 Harris off. Caller found a bullet hole in the second floor bedroom window.
Yeah, Harrishaw, that's where they had shots fired earlier. So everybody's coming home is going to find bullet holes in their house. There was like 18 rounds shot over there, so it's
Charlie Beach, we try to find somebody.
quite a few.
Okay, thank you.
This is all set. I'm going to head up out of here.
Bravo 913.
913.
Ma'am, once you get settled, Bravo 454 Alpha will head up there. He's the primary from the original incident, so he can go gather what information and let detectives know.
I'll take care now. Be safe out there. All right, guys, I'm headed up out of here. A lot going on in the city. If anything else comes up, we'll get back to you. Right now, just gonna clean up a little mess and tow this car out of here. I'm not sure. Apparently, this car might have been stolen. I don't think it came back registered to the people that were occupying it. Either way, they fled from the police and somehow managed to flip the vehicle over. It was a brief foot chase, not too far, and they all. Allegedly, it was 3 individuals in the vehicle, so 2 got transported, 1 didn't. I'm not too sure what happened with that, but
Ladder 4, a local alarm, 155 North Anderson Street, Roxbury, engine 22, ladder 4, a local alarm, 155 North Anderson Street, Roxbury,
if anything else comes up, we'll get back to you, but that's what we have so far. Right here on the Jamaicaway at Pond Street, you see that Pond Street.
Ma'am, the 904, if you could use that EMS for the base for an injured officer, please.
I have it.
All right, guys, I'm headed up out of here. Catch you guys on the next one.